everybody. For those of you that don't know me, I am Nikki Small and I am the founder of You Felty Thing. I've also got a couple of lovely co-workers that help me out and help make the shop as wonderful as it is. Those are Wendy Collins and Anne-Marie Warren, and together we are the team behind You Felty Thing. And the reason that I'm speaking to you today is because I wanted to talk to you about something new and really exciting that we're about to launch. So I'll give you a little bit of background first. So I am a wool artisan, I suppose. I knit, I crochet, I dye, I spin, I felt. If it's woolly, I will love playing with it. That's my background, that's my enthusiasm as well. But I know that there are an awful lot of crafters out there who get equally excited about weaving or about paper crafts or about painting and that sort of thing, and that's kind of where I'm going with this today. So before I opened the shop, this shop here used to be called Promise Arts and Crafts, and I used to come in here and teach classes in a variety of different things. I've taught felting, I've taught knitting, I've even taught craft classes to home ed kids. I've done all sorts over the years, and since we opened You Felty Thing, I've continued that, and we've had Anne and Wendy also teach things. So Anne teaches book sculptures and crochet. Wendy teaches crochet. We've had guest teachers in coming and doing all sorts of different things. So it's something that's a big part of what we do here at You Felty Thing. And back at the start of lockdown, I'd thought it would be really easy to just move it online and to continue to run classes and courses and things maybe through Zoom. But the more I looked into it and the more I actually played with Zoom, I realised it wasn't going to be able to do all the things that made doing a craft course good. So I started thinking about how else can I do it. So I thought about maybe just recording a couple of videos and putting them on the You Felty Thing website, but that wasn't right either. So what I ended up doing was looking around to see whether there was an existing platform out there that I could put our own classes on and just direct people there. And there isn't. There isn't a dedicated platform for art and craft courses. Certainly not one that specialises in good quality, in-depth courses. And that's what we need. That's what people come here to the shop for. They don't come here for the quick tutorials that you can get on YouTube. They come here to be able to learn skills in depth, or learn how to do entire projects from people who are more skilled than they are in those things. And so a good part of that is also the fact that you're interacting. It's not just a video. It's not just something that somebody's stuck up on YouTube showing you how to do a double crochet. There's a whole load of interaction that goes on in that. So the tutor's showing you what to do, but you're showing the tutor what you've done. And usually you've got 4 or 6 other people in the room with you learning exactly the same thing at exactly the same time. And that creates an awful lot of peer support and community. And that's one of the things that I really love about this industry, about the creative industry, is that everybody isn't out there for themselves. It's all collaborative, it's all supportive. No, it's not one-upmanship, oh, I've done that better than you. Everybody is out there wanting to help each other. And when you're sitting and taking a class with 6 other people, you can see that. You can see that, yes, somebody might have clicked onto a technique quicker than somebody else, but they'll turn around and sit next to them and help them as well, so that they've got it from both sides. They've got it from the tutor and they've got it from their peers. And that's visible in a lot of things online in the community as well. I know that all the indie dyers, we don't tend to compete against each other. We enjoy collaborating and working with each other instead. And that's the sort of feel that I want to bring online. So the idea that we've come up with is that we want to create a brand new online craft and art courses portal. Somewhere that is friendly and welcoming and supportive as well as educational. So we want to be able to encourage tutors from all backgrounds. It doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter whether you've learnt through going to an art college or whether you've taught yourself. If you have learnt the skills and you feel that you are competent in teaching them, we'd love you to be a tutor. If you are needing to learn things, if you're interested in starting a new craft, or if you are intermediate or even advanced in your craft, but there's something new that you want to be able to learn, we want to be able to cater to you, and we want to create a community around that as well. We want you to feel supported, not only by us as the people who will be running the site, but by your tutors and by the other students who are learning alongside you. So we've got a name. We are going to go with Craftucation. That's a name that I've been using for the last 3 years. It predates You Felty Thing, and it's something that I've been using when I've been teaching crafts and things through the shop and through previous shops, and even going and doing things at shows and things like that. I was Craftucation before I was You Felty Thing. So that's the name that we're going with because we feel that it fits, and it's also a little bit fun, and we feel that this is fun. We don't want it to be cold, we don't want it to be institutionalized and boring, and we want it to be fun and friendly and supportive and a community. And so that's what we're working on. So why am I telling you all about this now? Because I will admit, we are a good few months away from being able to launch this platform. But that doesn't mean that there aren't loads of things that are going on at the moment. It doesn't mean that we're not gearing up, ready to launch. We're working really hard. I've been working ridiculous hours so far the last month or two, getting this to the point where I can tell you about it. We're working with some lovely developers. We've already spoken to a number of our own contacts who we think might be interested in doing courses. And so we've already got some lovely people signed up and ready and waiting to provide content when we're able to go live. But we want to be able to take you along the journey with us. I think the community in general, we like to know what's going on and we like to be involved with it, and that's important. And as I say, we're not a media company that is doing this to just earn a quick bit of money out of a niche. We are crafters, we are artists, and this is something that we feel that we need. And so we're doing it from that point of view. We want to create something that is going to work for artists and crafters, something that you are going to love and that you are going to embrace and want to be part of. And so a big part of that is we want your input. We want to know exactly what you think Craftucation would mean to you, how you would want things to be presented. We're going to be as inclusive as we possibly can. We will try and make things as easy to access as we possibly can. The developers that we're working with are very confident that they will be able to produce a site which is going to be accessible to people with various different disabilities and disadvantages, things that make them maybe slightly less able usually to use some online content. So we're trying to work through things as best we possibly can to make sure that we are as inclusive and accessible as we possibly can be, because art and crafts are for everybody, and we really do believe that, and we want to be able to bring it out there to everybody. We know through the number of people that have spoken to us in the shop that a lot of people, even when we don't have a pandemic going on, find it really difficult to access courses done in person. Either they've got work commitments that mean that they just can't fit in coming to something once a week, or they've got young family that means that they need to be home for bedtimes, or they've got health issues themselves that mean that they just couldn't keep up with things at the same rate as somebody else. And I know that because I'm one of those people. I've got ME, and so for a great length of time I was bedbound and housebound, and I know even now I really need to pace myself very carefully. So I know the struggles that some people go through trying to access courses, trying to improve their crafts, and we want to be able to cater to you. So I'm throwing this out there. I'm wanting everybody to get as enthusiastic and excited about what we're trying to do as we are. We have a really fantastic idea of how we're going to make it all work. Tutors, you will be the heart of our site. Your content is why everybody's going to come to us. We want it to work for you. We want to make sure that you are paid a good wage for the work that you put into creating your courses and talking to your students and things. So we've got some really good ideas of how we're going to do that. So yeah, we're really, really excited about this. And I hope that's coming across. I am a bit tired. I was up until about midnight last night staring at websites trying to get things up and running. So we don't have the platform up at all. That's in development. What we have up, if you go to craftucation.com, is at the moment we have a holding page, so you can get information on there. I'm putting a blog on there as to all the stuff that's going on in the background so that you can be involved. We've also got newsletter sign-ups on there, so that if you want to hear all the latest news and be kept up to date with everything that's going on, sign up for the newsletter. We've also got details on there of how to contact us, or if you're interested in being a tutor, you can sign up to the tutor mailing list as well, so that when we get to the point, hopefully in around 3 months' time, where we're able to say, brilliant, everybody come and stick your content up, you're all ready and waiting. So that's what we're doing. I really hope that you're as excited as I am about it. I really hope that you can see the potential for this site. It's going to be something for everybody, a collaborative, creative community, and we can't wait for you to join us.